Welcome back to the Pac-Man. We are back, and I have discovered an interesting revelation, which is if you press down, Pac-Man spins around and it starts turning up. Pretty interesting. Anyway, we're back where we left off, sort of. I have recorded this like 3 times already, but was met with freezing or death or the entire 3rd level being pitch black. So I decided to switch to the GameCube version, which has been performing stably so far. And we're going to go through this together. Alright. So despite the fact that I've had, three recordings worth of experience, I'm still going to be fumbling around my commentary, as per usual. But I think I'll try my best to cover what we have, and also appreciate this game. Because this is supposed to be, like, chill gaming with Triash Star on the best game. And one thing that's really interesting is I'm already noticing differences between this version and the PS2 version I was playing earlier. My PS2 version that I played when I was younger is the same as this one. I mentioned some of the differences when I was in the first episode, where like the ghosts would kill you in one shot, and the little fire-breathing guys would die after you pop them instead of popping back up. So those are back to normal in this version, which I just saw. You might have caught a glimpse as it sped through. Also, stuff like this. When I was playing through this level before, there were 4 of these. Now there's only 2. Really interesting, and I've tried to look it up, like if there were differences or like a patch or something, but couldn't find anything. The controls are far smoother now on this version, which is so nice, because the input delay was definitely to blame for my deaths. Could not have been myself. It looks like more frequent checkpoints as well. Just definitely an easier version all around. But yeah, so the topic of discussion today, I have picked out a few, and I've unfortunately you're gonna have to deal with some horribly boring points of commentary, because after requesting questions, I was only given one by our good friend resident friendly neighborhood Katak, who basically asked, why is it that this part's different. Oh, what's going on? I can't see. Anyway, he asked why is it that I continue doing data packs instead of the old versions of the commands, because I'm not getting that maze. Because in the last episode I kind of complained a bit about some of the limitations of data packs, specifically how it would influence the dispenser's place blocks, which I'm going to get around to redoing eventually. Big problem, well, not a big problem, but a noticeable problem that can't be worked around. So, a problem that doesn't exist with normal command blocks. So the question is, why not just use them? Because he's right, I wouldn't have that problem if I did use them. Oh, wow. Did not think that would kill me. But there's mainly 2 reasons, and the first one Katak's already familiar with, and the second one he's probably not too interested in, or any of you, but I'll go through each of them anyway. So the first reason is that I get a lot of comments on the original Extended Pistons, for example, because YouTube promotes the heck out of that video for some reason. And yeah, I get lots of comments that all say something like, does this work in MCPE, or it's not working for me, or this is fake, or blah blah blah. Because, and I'll admit, I didn't do a great job of explaining, how to get it set up in the video itself. I'm trying to do better at that, but I didn't do so hot in that particular video. But I think even if I did explain it, it's a little harder to explain how to set up the command blocks, where you have to go to the site, select everything, copy it, paste, and you have to use the keyboard shortcuts. Not everyone knows those, honestly. And so it can be kind of difficult, and especially when there's multiple things you have to paste in. It's like, where should the second one go? How do you activate it? It creates a lever. Do I have to flick the lever first? I don't know. And so I think what I'm doing now is a lot better, where you can just drag it right into your world, then you're good to go. And I have a little video in every little clip in every video that shows you how to install those. So I think that'll work a lot better for people. So that's the comment reason, which he's familiar with. The other reason is basically that data packs are a lot more efficient. The big boxes of command blocks are pretty cool and everything, but unfortunately, there's like 200 of them. Every single one has a selector in it, which is, on average, which is pretty much the bottleneck. Especially in 1.12, they were even worse. So your server could usually only handle like one of those before it would start slowing down. In 1.13, though, that is definitely not a problem, especially with data packs. They tremendously increase performance because you're only running like one selector per tick, one or two or so, which there's still a lot of commands running. In fact, there can usually be a lot more, but even still, you have a lot more commands, and yet the server is still doing better than it was in 1.12. So those are the two main advantages of data packs, and there you go. That's the slightly boring reason, but definitely a valid one for me, and it makes work easier for me as well. Alright, so that was the primary topic of discussion. Now you're going to have to put up with whatever I feel like babbling about, which the first thing is going to be regarding this game. Well, first let's talk about this level, because I'm really quite a fan of the this tree world. Lots of cool platforming, the music's really nice, and the atmosphere, just, you're like at the top of these trees, fog below, and just like little firefly looking things in the air. It's really cool, and some of the later levels are really cool as well. There's like these saw blades, and later levels have butane fire that you have to avoid. Oh yeah, and these things as well, really cool. I like how the camera shifts when you bounce on them so you can see where the other ones are. Interesting platforming stuff like that. Let's see if we can hit that. Wow. Oof. That was extremely close. I think I could get it if I rev rolled off it. That is one of the weaknesses of these levels, is very little rev rolling because of all the turns and stuff, but that's fine. And also regarding Pac-Man, I'd like to compliment his character design in this game, because when you compare it to the new Pac-Man design, it seems to me... Ooh, that is a good angle to hit that. I could probably hit... Is that what I was going for the first time? Oh no, it was that one. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Alright, well, let's admire his character design. He's got 4 colors: yellow, orange, red, and black. And I think those 4 colors, as well as the geometry of his face, he's got like stretched Pac-Man for eyes, which looks really nice. And it just all perfectly captures like the essence of, this is an arcade character who we've adapted into like a humanoid looking thing for 3D. And I think it really captures him. And the new design has these weird white blue eyes, which really are weird. And what creeps me out the most are the individually fingered gloves. That just, they're really strange compared to the oven mitt looking gloves that this guy has. Alright, let's go for it. Oh! Nice! We did it. Okay, cool. Now where does this take us? I think one of these levels has an area with lots of like extra lives, so this might be it. Ah, no. That's just progress. Okay, that's cool. I think I think we went backwards a little bit. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the Pac-Man design in this game, and I'm really glad when they added Pac-Man to the Smash Brothers series that they used this design instead of the new one. It looks really good, and I've never owned a Smash Brothers game, but I've had fun playing them. Whenever I can, I would play as Pac-Man, and yeah, I had lots of fun with that. Really good character. Takes me back to this game. Oh, bear. So yeah, there we go. Bouncing around. I think the original plan was to play through 2 levels, but as I've done this multiple times, I've gotten really fast at beating these levels. The first couple recordings I was dying all over the place, and I'll probably keep those around. They're very incoherent though, with the bad commentary and lots of deaths and freezing and stuff. Fortunately, that has not been an issue at all, so I'm definitely glad about that. Looks like the GameCube version will be our go-to version from now on. Okay, cool. So the next level is Butane Pain, and that is the last level of this world before the boss. So let's head right in. So in the previous recordings, I decided to talk about my adventures of playing through Kingdom Hearts 2 on critical mode, and my amazing boss fight strategies I came up with, but I think, in retrospect, that was not a very good idea because I can't put that gameplay on the screen. You guys are probably not interested in Kingdom Hearts 2, although it's really fun and I recommend it. And it just seems kind of off topic, I guess. I haven't been playing it very much. Just like throughout the week, like one day in the week, I'll sit down and give it a play, and maybe when I'm done, I'll do some kind of recap on this. But yeah, mainly focusing on Pac-Man. One idea I've been having for the channel is a kind of beginner's command guide, which would be pretty difficult for me because of my, my heavily edited style and so on. It takes a lot of, I don't really want to say a lot of effort because it's clearly not any masterful editing, but very heavily scripted and kind of like the exact opposite of what I'm doing right now. So, it's difficult for me, but yeah, I was thinking a kind of command guide where we don't have to worry about, like upgrading old stuff from 1.12, because that's a pretty big challenge for a lot of people, especially just casual people who had made a couple commands and they're just wondering why it's not working anymore. So, unfortunately, yeah, I bring that up, and as I say, I'm not helping them. I'm just thinking, 1.12 had so many like artifacts and weird things you had to memorize, and when you're updating from 1.12 to 1.13, it can be pretty difficult, but if you're learning one of them new, it's definitely easier to learn 1.13 new than to learn 1.12 new. So I could, skip a lot of hard things that 1.12 and lower tutorials had to cover, which could make it easier. And the game offers lots of little help, like the auto-completion that could make it easier for beginners. So I've been thinking about that, but I'd have to script it out and everything, and I don't think people would want to watch, like regular uploads of that. It would be nice if I could do them all at once and have them in a series, but then who knows if I can cover everything, and I can't get feedback as I go. So I don't know. I've just been thinking about it. Man. Yeah, it's getting kind of late. It's like 10:30 here. I started this at like 7:30, but as I said, with all the failed recordings and whatnot. But we're just about done. Oh wow, bat enemies. These guys are so annoying. I think I can stomp on them though. Oh, kickflip. Kickflip. Got him. Oof. I'm very good at platforming. Okay, which way? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tightrope walker. Nice. Okay. Cool stuff. There was some other thing I was talking about before, but I can't remember what it was. Probably couldn't have been that important. Okay, we're almost to the boss of this world, which is really the introduction to a set of bosses that we'll be experiencing many times because lots of the bosses in this game are basically clones of each other. This one's probably the most fun, though. And the least difficult, for sure. It's Inky and a big ol' saw blade. So let's face off. Can't believe we got through the entire world today. It's only been like 15 minutes. Okay. Here we are. Come for the golden fruit. Spooky wanted me to think of a good cut down if he ever got to me. I think my saw blades should do the trick. That contraption doesn't look... Yeah, it's got this version has these little these little hints where Pac-Man's doing this weird breathing technique. That contraption doesn't look very strong. Some rev rolls into the body or bounces on the glass should do the trick. Wink wink. Player who's too dumb to figure it out. This version's like really handholdy, but this is the version I had. So, what can you do? Alright. Boom. Oh wow. That almost hurt. I think there's an extra life on one of these. Yep. Oh wow, that bounces. Yeah, so you can use those to shoot up on top. The rev roll's probably easier, but this way's cooler. Boom. Think you're pretty smart, don't you? I'll knock you off that platform. Oh yeah, he does like charges or something. Pretty fun fight. Cool music too. I quite like the music in this game. I haven't used it much in the videos, but I would definitely be willing to. Alright, come here, buddy. Oh, nice. I actually hit him. That was insane. Okay, okay. Oh! Oh boy. Oh, nice! Okay, this is a lot funner than the rev roll. Looks like you still could use a close shave. Yes, of course. My mustache has grown unkempt. Alright. Where is he? Not very accurate from out there, buddy. Okay. Oh, nope. Nope. Okay, he's coming for me. Yes. Got him. One more hit should take him out. Oh, another extra life. Move. Okay. Oh. No. You can't really control yourself while you're in the air, aside from whether you fall or not. Ow! Shoot! Darn it, he knocked me off. Okay, well, we'll give it another go. It doesn't send me back to the beginning, fortunately, so it should be like 2 or 3 hits. Okay, yes. Oh, the game stuttered for a sec. Okay. Boom! Yes! Nice, we got him. And Pac-Man can run in place. The golden strawberry. So there we go, 2 golden fruit down. And like 4 to go or something. Awesome. Okay, so we made it through the entire tree world. Up next is the snow world, which has some notorious levels. Some of them are pretty long. And they're all pretty unique, actually. I like the snow world. There's a lot of bad snow worlds in games. Like I remember Super Mario Bros. 3 has a brutal snow world. So many annoying enemies in that. But yeah, that is what we will begin next time. I think the plan is upgrading more old stuff to 1.13. I like what I did with this. Diablo Ender chests. It's kind of reimagined, in a sense. I still have to do the weird minecarts. Just because, you know, that's basically the only way. But, yeah. And there's a couple issues with it, like, if you try to teleport minecarts across dimensions, they break, so it actually doesn't let you use it in the Nether or End yet. But once Mojang fixes a certain bug, I have a patch ready, so that'll be pretty good. Also a patch for when they add NPT crafting. But yeah, that is the plan, and then I have this, like, weird mini-game I made forever ago that I might update as well. So lots of updating, lots of fun. I have fun updating stuff. Like I said, reimagining it. Instead of the floating dyes, I have it like actually calculate out the dye color and show it there. I think that's pretty cool. Makes it a lot more exciting than the old version. And it'd be cool if we could make like a survival server that has all these. That'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, until then, next video equals next adventure through Pac-Man World 2, so I hope I see you there. And feel free to give me more epic commentary points. There we go. Thanks a billion. See you later.